All right, so you know how some players they just kind of defy expectations, right, from day one. And Luka Doncic, even at 24, he's that kind of force.
Yeah.
I mean, the way he just orchestrates an offense, those passes that just seem to materialize out of nowhere.
Right.
And then he hits a step-back three with the game on the line.
Like it's routine.
Like it's routine, it's incredible. It really makes you think, who else out there has that kind of potential, that really unique blend of skills?
Absolutely.
It's a question I bet a lot of you are asking.
Yeah, it is a fascinating question. And for this deep dive, we've looked at a range of analyses focusing on what makes Luka so impactful.
Right.
And which young players might just be on a similar trajectory.
Okay.
So our mission today is to really dig into the key ingredients that define a player of Luka's caliber, and then see who among the rising stars shows those promising signs.
Right. So to really understand who could be the next Luka, we first need to appreciate the impact he's already had.
Yeah.
And his rise to superstardom, as you know, has just been incredible. EuroLeague MVP, before even stepping onto an NBA court, and then immediately becoming the engine that drives the Dallas Mavericks.
What's particularly insightful from the material we've examined is how quickly he established himself.
Yeah.
The analysis points to his rare combination of size, court vision, and a really advanced understanding of the game. He's not just putting up numbers, he's dictating the flow of the entire offense.
Right.
The triple-double machine label fits, but it almost undersells his consistent ability to perform when the pressure is highest.
Exactly. And one of the analysts we looked at made a powerful comparison, putting his level of game control in the same conversation as LeBron James.
Wow.
Calling him a once-in-a-generation talent really highlights just how unique his skill set is. You can see it every night.
You can. And if you connect that level of individual impact to the broader league,
Right.
you see what's been called the Luka effect. It's not just about his highlight reel. The analysis suggests that his success is influencing how the game is being played and evaluated.
Interesting.
We're seeing a greater emphasis on versatile playmakers with size who can initiate offense from various positions, which you could argue is a direct result of Luka's effectiveness in that role.
Right. He's almost redefined what it means to be a complete offensive player in the modern NBA.
Yeah.
It's not just about scoring volume, it's about how he leverages his scoring threat to open up opportunities for his teammates with those pinpoint passes and his overall command of the floor. He elevates everyone around him.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So with that understanding of Luka's multifaceted impact as our foundation, the next logical step for us is to consider the key characteristics that a young player would need to even enter the conversation of potentially reaching that next level.
Right.
What are those fundamental building blocks?
Okay, let's break down what the analysis indicates are crucial. Firstly, elite court vision and passing ability. It's not enough to just be able to score yourself. You have to have that innate ability to see the floor, anticipate where players will be, and deliver those passes that unlock defenses.
Right.
For you listening, think about those passes Luka makes that you didn't even see as a possibility.
That's right. The ability to not just make the obvious pass, but to see those unconventional angles and deliver the ball accurately
Right.
is what separates really good players from potential game changers. It's about making everyone around them more effective and creating scoring opportunities that wouldn't otherwise exist.
Secondly, the sources consistently point to needing to be a three-level scorer. In today's NBA, you can't just be dominant from beyond the arc or solely rely on getting to the basket.
Right.
Defenses are too sophisticated.
Yeah.
You need to be a threat, finishing at the rim, effective in the mid-range, and consistently dangerous from three-point range to keep defenses honest and create space.
Exactly. Defenses are so well coached and adaptable now that one-dimensional scoring threats can be neutralized. The ability to score in multiple ways puts immense pressure on the defense, forcing them to cover all areas of the court and opening up more opportunities for the entire team.
And then there's that somewhat intangible but absolutely critical it factor.
Yes.
That ability to take over games when it matters most.
Yeah.
To hit those clutch shots, to will your team to victory. It's that confidence and that mental fortitude that you can't really teach.
That's a crucial point. Our sources describe this it factor as a combination of unwavering confidence in crucial moments, a knack for making game-winning plays, and an intangible leadership quality that elevates the performance of their teammates when it matters most. It's about embracing the pressure and having that belief that you can deliver when the stakes are highest.
So keeping those key characteristics in mind, the elite court vision, three-level scoring, and that essential it factor, Let's delve into some of the young players who are generating buzz and being discussed as potential successors. First up, we have Scotty Barnes of the Toronto Raptors.
What's particularly interesting with Barnes, according to the analysis, is his remarkable versatility. He's rightly described as a versatile forward and even a defensive nightmare.
Oh, wow.
That ability to impact the game on both ends of the court at such a young age is a significant indicator of potential greatness.
And he's got those exceptional passing skills that were highlighted as a key attribute we're looking for.
Right.
Plus, his high basketball IQ for someone so early in his career is really impressive. You can see it in his decision-making.
Absolutely. And if we connect this back to Luka, while their playing styles aren't identical, Barnes' size and strength allow him to see over smaller defenders and make passes from different angles, much like Luka. That positional versatility and ability to impact the game in multiple ways echoes some of Luka's strengths.
Next on our radar is LaMelo Ball of the Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
Now, this guy definitely brings a level of excitement. He's a walking highlight reel, as some of the analysis we reviewed puts it. For you watching the games, you know what that means. Something unpredictable can happen every time he has the ball.
He certainly does inject a lot of energy into the game. His off-the-charts court vision and creativity are undeniable. You watch him play and you get the sense that he sees passing lanes that most other players simply don't. It's that inherent creativity that makes him so dangerous.
He's already considered one of the league's most exciting players, and it's easy to see why. The flair and the audacity of some of his passes are just incredible. Does that creativity translate into the kind of consistent offensive orchestration we see from Luka, according to our sources?
That's a key question. What's interesting here is how his creativity often does lead to high-quality offensive looks. He's not just making flashy passes. The analysis indicates that he's often making the right play, even if it looks unconventional. That level of instinctive playmaking and the ability to create for others is a trait you definitely see in players like Luka.
Here, finally, we have Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's often described as an explosive scorer with a flair for the dramatic. That paints a pretty vivid picture for anyone who's seen him play.
It does. His athleticism is undeniable, and the confidence he plays with is infectious. He's not afraid of taking big shots in crucial moments, and he certainly has the talent to back up that confidence.
The confidence feels crucial, doesn't it?
It does.
The unwavering belief that he can take over a game and will his team to victory seems to be a significant factor in his potential to reach that next level of superstardom.
It is, and if we consider that it factor we discussed earlier, that ability to rise to the occasion, Edwards certainly seems to possess that.
Yeah.
He has that star quality that draws fans in and makes opponents take notice.
Now, it's important for all of us to remember that the path to becoming a player of Luka's caliber isn't a straightforward one.
Right.
These young players are inevitably going to face their share of obstacles and challenges as they develop.
Absolutely. The analysis we looked at touches on crucial aspects like the importance of staying healthy, consistently working to improve their weaknesses, and learning to handle the immense pressure and expectations that come with being a potential franchise cornerstone. For you following their careers, those are key things to watch for.
And the impact of having the right coaching and a supportive team environment can't be overstated, can it?
Yep.
Having those experienced people around them to guide their development and provide the necessary structure is absolutely critical.
Without a doubt. And mental toughness plays a huge role as well. The ability to bounce back from setbacks, to stay focused amidst all the external noise, and to maintain a consistent work ethic to continually refine their game is what often separates the good from the truly great.
One of the analysts we reviewed made an interesting point about the evolving nature of the NBA, the increasing skill level across the board, and the faster pace of the game. It seems like these young stars need to be able to adapt quickly and continuously add to their skill set to really thrive in this environment.
That's a crucial observation. The league is constantly evolving, and players who become complacent or can't expand their repertoire risk being left behind. That continuous drive to learn and grow is paramount for sustained success.
Looking ahead, there seems to be a real sense of optimism within the basketball community about the future of the NBA, and a lot of that centers around this exciting young talent.
There is. The emergence of players like Scotty Barnes, LaMelo Ball, and Anthony Edwards, along with others, suggests that we could be entering a new era filled with compelling rivalries and unforgettable moments.
Right.
It's an exciting prospect for the league and for you as a fan.
It definitely feels like the league is in good hands with this next generation of talent coming through. The future looks bright, absolutely packed with potential for incredible basketball.
Indeed. It's going to be fascinating to witness their journeys and see how they continue to develop and ultimately shape the landscape of the NBA in the years to come.
So bringing it all back to that initial question we posed, who is the next Luka Doncic? It seems like the most accurate answer, based on all the analysis we've gone through, is that only time will truly tell. The path to that level of impact is unique for every player.
That's right. While we can identify players who possess similar attributes and who show immense promise, the actual journey to superstardom is filled with so many variables and unforeseen circumstances.
But it's going to be a captivating story to watch unfold, to see which of these incredibly talented young players can take that leap and potentially reach that rare level of influence that Luka has already achieved in his young career.
Absolutely. The evolution of these players, the challenges they overcome, and the successes they achieve will be something truly special for basketball fans to witness.
So here's a final thought for you. Considering everything we've unpacked today about Luka's unique impact on the game and the specific skills and potential that Scottie Barnes, LaMelo Ball, and Anthony Edwards bring to the table, who do you think has the greatest potential to reach that kind of level? And perhaps more importantly, why do you see that potential? It's a conversation that's only just beginning and